Raider Nation YouTube, after many delays, many technical issues, apologies to everybody for the last couple of days, but we're here. If anyone's even going to tune in now, people are like, these guys again, right? I'm probably not going to show up, but I'm Afakasi Raider. Got my boy finally here, Nutty Raider Nate, for another edition of Wake Up Nation. All right, Nate. We're finally here. How you going?
Hey, we made it.
We made it.
My bad, guys. Been a little busy, been a little hectic, but we're here. We're here.
For sure. Look, it's not just you, man. We were supposed to go live. What was it? Sunday morning or Monday morning?
Yeah, Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, and I pulled out because I was just too tired, man. But yeah. We're here, so let's get straight to business. So, Pete, and Brett,
I'm still kind of hungover from that Raider win, bro. So we're still trying to collect all my thoughts and all that. Yeah.
Well, I like Happy Nate.
Yeah.
This is good. So talk to me, Nate. How you feeling after our performance Sunday? I mean, we started the game off real hot, didn't we? We drove down the field. I liked what we were doing. We weren't overdoing it with either the run or pass. We were very balanced, mixing up our targets, marched down the field. We scored straight off the gate. We held up defensively, and then we just started to teeter off, didn't we? We went into the second half down 10-7, but something we were able to do, which we hadn't done in like at least 4 years, second half adjustments. So we were able to make the right adjustments defensively, put a lot more pressure in the second half. I believe we got 4 sacks. We were able to pass the ball effectively. The yards per carry on the running side, not the greatest, but we were able to run some of the hard yards. It can always be better, and I'm sure Nutty Nate is going to voice his displeasure about that when he gets a chance to talk about the offensive line. But at the end of the day, doesn't matter how, doesn't matter why. Just win, baby, right? So we got the win. We start the season 1-0. So, Nutty Nate, talk to me. How you feel?
Off top. Yeah, they came out with the first 15 plays scripted. It looks like they've been well tuned and been practicing it all summer. So they came out just firing on all cylinders. They looked poised. They looked good. So firing off the ball. I love what I saw from the first series. A little bit of mix. Did we start the game with a play action? Was I tripping? Or was
yes,
that just
we were mixing up, but we were doing that all game. But we tended to do it a little bit more so on the passing side of it. Running play action and the RPO.
I got to go back and watch our episode with Just One Baby because we all kind of predicted what our first play was going to be. And I think somebody in the chat said play action to Brock Bowers. So whoever said that one, kudos to you. I love what I saw all around up the board. The running game, it was a little disappointing, but it's a given. First game of the season and away and on the East Coast time grid. It was just win, baby. I don't care.
Just win, baby.
I don't got anything bad. I don't got anything bad to say about the O-line. JPJ had a rough game. Meredith had a rough game. He did okay. Parham had a rough game. DJ Glaze. They all took their turns. They all took their lumps, but they all came back and kept fighting. And I love to see that.
Right.
The adjustments, like you mentioned earlier, that's huge. That's huge. We haven't seen that in fucking years. So, the adjustments to Vrabel made after the first series, they started blitzing and they held it down a little more and they gave us some problems, some issues, and it didn't take till halftime until we came back and we made adjustments to their adjustments. So, I'm pleased with all around with what happened. Could we have run the ball a little better? Yeah. I think that's just what comes with having a new center, having some guys play out of position. I won't say any names, but there's going to be some work. There's going to be some. It's going to be a little bumpy for the next few weeks as far as the running game goes, but as long as they keep working at it and working on that chemistry and working on that communication, like Coach Pete Carroll's talked about. You got to be better communicating with passing off their guys and pretty much go up to the front line. Lincoln Kennedy talks about this a lot. They used to go up to the front line and call their play and say who they're blocking, and they just execute and overpower any will that the defensive lineman had or whoever was going up against them. So um, I like that attitude going forward. We'll see what happens as far as that goes. But I'm pleased with it. Yeah, we snuck out of there with a win. A lot of people didn't give us a chance, and I had some doubts, no doubt. Our roster is fucking not the best looking roster, but we got some dogs. And
We have some playmakers.
Pete Carroll knows what he likes, and Pete Carroll knows what he needs, and I'm good with it. So the DB room, I know a lot of people had issues with the DB room, but
I did. I'm one of them.
they did their thing, including Caillou Blue Kelly. I mean, he had that one pass interference that's nah, that's just some Raider hate, regular Raider hate. We'll go through that a couple more times this season, so be prepared for that. But we just got to play through it and play harder, play physical, and run to the ball and do all the things. Yeah.
Salute to the chat. I see Pete, Ray, Billy, Angelo, Khalil, Sal, my guy Sal. Nice to see you all. Sorry I didn't get to your names earlier. I just wanted to let Nate say his piece. But I'm glad that you started off being positive, and being happy about the win rather than, focusing on the negatives. Like I mean, there is always going to be stuff that we can work on, particularly with that offensive line. There's work that needs to be done, especially on the interior. Salute to you, Brett. But focusing on the positives. I mean, we got the win, and to your point, like you highlighted about the secondary. Hey, I was one of the biggest skeptics during the off season. I'm going to remain optimistic, being that they're inexperienced, and it's only been one game, but at least they passed the test. Especially Caillou Blue Kelly. I mean, a guy who we picked up, in the off season with little to no expectation, and with the sword celebration, and he's worked his way through the off season and preseason to being the starter, and he did the job. Go ahead.
Let me correct you. It's not a sword. It looks like I see where you get that from, but it's a seatbelt for strap. That's a DB celebration. That's a DB celebration. Yeah.
I thought it was like a sword. Like.
Yeah. I can see why you think so. Yeah.
My bad. Okay. Well, thank you for enlightening.
No, you're good. You're good. That's what I'm here for, AR.
But Geno Smith, yes, Brett. Geno Smith, very impressed. Threw over 300 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. But yeah, some of the throws that he made is something that we've been lacking for the last couple of years now. Someone who can throw it deep and accurately. And some of those touch passes, I mean, he was throwing 20, 30-yard bombs at will. And you love to see it. It's just been a missing dynamic with this team ever since, DC's been out of here with the carousel that we've had in the door. So what say you about Geno Smith and his performance?
Hey, you keep him upright and you give him some time back there and you keep him comfortable. He's gonna make some good plays. So no issue. I thought Geno would be I thought he'd be serviceable. So he's definitely exceeding my expectations as far as it goes right now. 360 yards in the rain away. I'm impressed. I can't even lie. I'm impressed. I'm glad he's here. We haven't seen a QB play like this in a while. Dare I say, Rich Gannon. I know I might be skipping
it's
over
one
a couple
game,
of QBs.
So we got.
I know. I get it.
Thanks
but
for the subscription, Habib.
I like the first game. I like what I see. I like the leadership he shows. I like the poise he shows after that interception. Even he kept fighting. He kept swinging. Kept shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't crawl away and go sit on the sideline with his ball and sulk. So that's a good sign.
No, he
was
didn't.
a leader. Yeah, he's a good leader. So that's. I'm pleased with Geno. When we got Geno, I said Jason Campbell. That was my comp.
Me too. I like that comp, Jason Campbell, and I love Jason.
If he can succeed, oh yeah, I like
Campbell.
what he did.
2011 Jason Campbell.
Mm-hmm. If we could get some of that without the injury, hey, let's go.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that. But I'm also happy with some of the other guys. Some of the guys that you didn't expect or have high expectations of. I mean, Brock Bowers is doing his thing. So was Jacoby Myers. Good to see him doing his thing, getting back to business and being productive. He had 8 catches for 97 yards. So very pleasing to see from those two. But it was also the other guys that stepped up, like Michael Mayer. You all know it's no secret. He's a guy I've been quite critical of in the off season, being that I haven't been impressed with the production from this guy for the last 2 years. I mean, 400 yards and only 2-3 touchdowns in 2 seasons. No one's going to sell me that's good enough for a second round draft pick. That's what I keep saying. That's my argument. But it was good to see that he got it. His number was called because Brock Bowers went down to injury. It doesn't look like it's an injury that's going to keep him out for too long. But Michael Mayer, he stepped in and did his thing. Probably, to my recollection, probably his best game as a Raider. I haven't noticed him play many games where he's had multiple catches like that, clutch catches too. So that was really nice to see. Trey Tucker made 2 crucial catches, one for a touchdown. Nice to see him, getting the separation and making some real nice catches. That one where he slipped and he caught it on his butt. Kind of give the first down signal. So that was real nice. The linebacker core, I was impressed by them. I mean, we lost our middle linebacker, Landon Roberts. But I thought Devin White, 8 tackles, 3 assists. Jamal Adams, I thought they played very well. What say you about the linebackers?
Hey, the linebackers might get the credit for this win the way they shut down in the second half. They were flying around all game pretty much. Other than the tight end going off on the list for that second quarter, it looked like it was going to be a long day. We made those adjustments and we clamped down and we shut that shit down. So Jamal Adams, I love it. Devin White, he's
Devin
White. Devin White, yeah, I'm sorry.
Not Divine Diablo.
My bad. My bad, big dog. My bad, big dog.
Well, it took
Devin
you
White.
13 minutes to butcher your first word, so we'll give you a pass.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nate.
Yeah, Devin White, bro. He's a dog, bro. I love what I see. He hustles to the ball. Pete Carroll's got that spark going in the game for football. I love it. The defense is a total. The defensive line did their thing. Defensive line did their thing. Booker, Thomas
The
Booker,
Booker
bro.
man. Booker T.
I like Booker, bro. I could see flashes of it in preseason. We didn't really know what to expect. He showed up like 3 days before the first game. And he balled out. He's a hustler. He's strong as shit. He throw linemen around like nothing. He's throwing his own guys around just by accident, but he's just spreading fire. I love. I think he pushed the lead blocker into the running back for a gain for a loss or something like that. It was bro. He was out there.
I think one of the sacks or the pressures, it may have been the one that Max Crosby put the pressure or the QB hit on that caused one of the turnovers, like the interception.
Yeah, the interception. Yeah.
Yeah, it was due to Thomas Booker kind of taking 2 guys away from Max Crosby to stunt on the inside. But yeah, the Booker man, I'm with you. Very impressive. Tyree Wilson knows his flowers too. Another guy I've been highly critical of, and when I saw him on the field, I was noticing him creating some pressure up the middle and doing his thing in those NASCAR packages. So another guy I want to give his flowers. I like to do this with guys who I get critical of in the off season because I expect more, and when they give me more, I'll be the first one to say it. So. Tyree, I noticed him doing his thing.
Yeah, he's got some more work to do, but he's not totally useless like a lot of Raider Nation might seem to think. He's strong as shit. He can push the pocket, collapse the pocket, and that's half the battle. If you got guys on the outside like Kuntz and Crosby, and you got other people just hand fighting, just doing their thing. So,
right.
Tyree Wilson got some more work to do. He's not a complete package yet for a 7th overall pick, but he's not totally useless, guys. He can go out there and cause some havoc and help out our defense in total. So I'm happy with his progression so far this season. It's a little slow. It's a little 3 years later, but it's better late than never. So yeah, Tyree, let's go.
We still expect more, but this is a pleasing start from him. Game one. I just want to see more of it moving
Yeah,
forward. Shout out to the chat. My
yeah.
apologies, I'm not reading out your comments. So we're just kind of shooting real quick before my guy Nutty Nate's got to dip off to work. But I see them all. Lecky, salute to you. And on six, I appreciate the $2 super chat, my brother. Thank you very much. But you know the defensive line. They took a little while to get going. I mean, I don't believe he had a sack till the second half, but once the second half hit, we were able to get a little bit more pressure. We had 4 sacks. I mean, Malcolm Kuntz had one. I think that was a was that a strip? That was a strip sack, wasn't it?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
recovered it back, but he
They
stripped it back.
recovered it best. We
Right,
we probably had two of those. One of them wasn't called with Max
right. Max
at the end
Crosby
of the
was
game.
causing
Yeah,
a lot of this. Big Max Crosby causing a lot of this, disruption
yeah.
in that. Um, but yeah, like there's too many names to, I guess, give a shout out. But it was a shared effort, but that also brings us back to coaching. I think the majority of that gets attributed to how well they were coached, especially with the second half adjustments. That's been the key word that's been thrown around a lot with us Raider fans. Is seeing that second half adjustments. This isn't something we're used to. We're used to it being the total opposite, right? Where we just fall apart. We lose leads that we have no business losing, or just get left in the dust, and teams break away from us in the second half. And it's been pretty atrocious for the last
Our,
three,
our,
four
our,
years.
our here's a more common one. We don't even show up. We're still
You're listening
sleeping
to.
at a 10 o'clock game. We're not prepared. We totally it looked like we're barely coming off the bus, and we didn't even stretch out before we
Right.
hit the field. So we were totally prepared. I give all the credit to Pete Carroll. He got the boys ready.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, he
did
did.
not look it did not look like they missed a beat. So this was not a given win. And the Patriots are a decent team. They're not the upper echelons they once were, but
Right.
they are a decent team. And it's an away game, the first game of the season with a new system. There was a lot of stuff going against us. So the fact we got out of there with 20 points and a win,
Yeah.
I'm pleased for sure.
Could have so easily been more had we not played more conservatively in that last quarter, just trying to kill clock. I mean, we could have probably done a little bit more with what we were most successful at, which is throwing the ball, uh, and in that mid to deep range. Um, but yeah, I liked what I saw across the board. Or like I said, there's always things that you can improve on. I mean, some of the negatives. I mean, as you highlighted before, and I'll let you take the floor with this one. The offensive line, the pass protection was decent, especially at left tackle. I thought Colton Miller did a good job. Some of the other guys did okay in that department, but the run blocking, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let
Yeah.
the nutty one take the floor with this one.
We couldn't get any push. To be honest, I saw them loading the box a lot, so that's kind of another thing.
Right.
It's a rainy game. It's harder for offensive linemen to get off the ball. I used to love playing in the rain because the defensive linemen they try to get around you, so you just kind of try to anticipate what they're going to do. But it's I, I know it's a different speed in the NFL, so it's harder for me to gauge it. But um, the it's going to take a while, regardless, to get our offensive line going. As far as the running game goes, it's going to take at least 4, 5, 6 weeks even before we see a 100-yard game. I feel like, which is it's just part of it, but part of a new scheme, new system. Maybe they get it going next week. Who knows? We're indoors. There's no elements next week, so we'll see. But hopefully I'm wrong. But I'm not expecting anything till at least week 4 minimum as far
Right.
as the running game goes. Um,
Well, I hope you're wrong.
yeah, go ahead.
That's
I hope
three
so too.
week first
I
three
hope so.
weeks where our
Yeah,
run game is not where we want it to be. I mean, that's a
but
very slow start.
but I said this last week. We're gonna have to pass the throw, and as long as Gino's out there and give him time, and we can open up and back the safeties off and
Yeah.
unload the box a little bit, we could get that running game going.
Once
We
the
could hit
team
him with the
start unloading
draws.
the box,
Yeah,
then it'll open up.
yeah.
I got you.
Right now that they're focused on making sure Genty doesn't go off on them. They're letting Gino do his thing, hoping he makes the mistake. But as long as Gino plays mistake free, I think we'll be okay. And we're gonna have to pass the run though for now, for this next few weeks. I feel like, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope our running game gets going, and I hope JPJ starts going off like a dog, and
I'm not
I hope
buenas. Salute.
I hope Parham gets a better push. I hope Meredith gains 30, 40 pounds and gets a better push. So yeah, but we'll see. We'll see.
For sure. Well, I hope it doesn't take that long.
Yeah.
I'm hoping next week
I,
when we play the this is it. No, it's Monday Night Football when we play the Chargers. And to what you said before, we don't come on the field like we're asleep. Because I remember how we looked and came out on the field in our season opener last year, or our home opener. Remember against the Panthers? A game
yep.
we should have won. We were favored to win. There was all kinds of hype with the coaching staff and the fans. And they came out
Right after
asleep and
right
never
after
woke
our
up. Ravens
right
did.
after our Baltimore game too. Huge
Right.
game. Yeah, that
They'll
was
slit you.
so
Yeah.
disappointing.
I don't want to see
That
that
took the
again.
air out.
I don't want to see that again.
Yeah, it took the air out of all of us. Yeah.
Yeah. Like after that game, I knew it was going to be a rough season. It
Yeah.
wasn't going to get
No
much
doubt.
better. And it didn't. But, anyways, that's last season. I mean, we're here, we're 1-0. So we're going to ride the positive. So you give it to week 4 to get our own game going. Do you think that Genty could have done much better with what the cards he was dealt with in terms of the lanes that was opened, or you want to put it fully on the run blocking being so mediocre that we were only averaging a little over than I don't even know if we were averaging over 3 yards per carry last week.
I'd say longer cleats in the rain like that because there's going to be more rain games for sure.
Okay,
I'm looking at the schedule right now, but I can guarantee you we're going to see the rain again. And maybe he wears longer cleats. Maybe he adjusts his cleat size because there's like quarter inch, half inch, and then I think inch is illegal. But you got to definitely upgrade your cleats, your depth size. So because that slip in the backfield he had, it could have been a touchdown. It looked like nobody was there. If he would have just cut out to the outside, he might have been gone. Um, uh, yeah, uh,
gotcha. Any other players you were impressed with? I mean, Polymel had a good game again. Made some plays.
yeah,
I liked when he
yeah,
blew
yeah.
up that pass in the flat. I think it was a screen pass, um,
Yep.
and the interception. He's a guy who just continues to exceed expectation and make plays at critical moments. So, I'm very pleased to see that. What about you? Is there anyone else that you felt goes underappreciated but stood out for you?
Uh, on offense, I'll give you an offensive player and a defensive player. I think my defensive player is definitely Booker. The way he was just throwing
Booker
people
man,
around.
Booker T.
Yeah. Hey, he's a solid nose tackle. Yeah, he's a solid nose tackle. He's a little smaller, undersized maybe, but he's so strong and explosive. He knocks guys off their feet, and they don't know what to do with their hands because he's already inside of them. And he's strong as shit. So I love what I'm seeing from Booker right now. It might not be a lot of stats as far as like sacks and tackles go, but he's blowing
Right.
shit up, guys. I'm
No,
telling you,
I noticed it.
he's
I
making
noticed.
shit easier for the linebackers for his other teammates. I love that kind of play. Um, so Booker's up there from defense on me, and then offense. Uh, Geno's obvious. I think
Right.
Colton. I
That's
think
the obvious one.
Colton's solid. Yeah.
You're gonna give
Trying to think of
Colton Miller
somebody.
a shout out.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Colton did his thing. I've been kind of easing off him since he signed his contract. I've been noticing him at practice and the clips I see. I can kind of see he's into it this year. He's taking on that leadership role a little bit more serious. I feel like. Um, so I'm pleased with Colton Miller right now.
It's nice that you're
Um,
doing that because I mean, the way I get on guys like Zamir and Tyree, you were getting on Colton Miller.
yeah, no doubt. No, I was frustrated. I was irritated. We
Right.
won 4 games last year, and everybody wants a bag. And I don't want to pay nobody, but
Yeah, I get
that's not it's not my money, right? So
it.
I'm over it. As long
Right.
as you play good, I don't care. As long as you play good, I don't care what your wallet looks like. But if you start fucking up, I'm gonna be Hey, bro, pocket checking. What's up, bro? Give me some of that money back. I'm just kidding, but um, yeah, Colton Miller's up there for me. Trey Tucker. I like what I saw from him opening up the offense a little bit. They got to respect that deep ball. If not,
Right.
I think Gino's going to hit it every time. So that helps us out a lot.
It's nice to see him
Lightens
using
up the
his speed
box.
effectively to create that separation.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
because I mean, he's a
In the
burner.
basket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like my biggest criticism for Trey Tucker, like, isn't so much his speed or his intangibles. It's like I think, I mean, he's a fast guy. He can catch the ball when he creates space. It's the contests where he struggles for me. Like I noticed him last season. Like if it's a contested catch, it's almost a wrap, and he doesn't seem to have the hops to catch over the DB either. It's just something else I noticed. But it's been a positive start for Trey Tucker. And I'm pleased to
Yeah.
see it. I mean, he's another third year guy that really needs to show me like that you belong. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
guys like
Jacoby.
Tyree, uh, Michael Mayer, Trey Tucker. I mean, Dylan Parham. It was a bit spotty, but these are third year guys, and I keep saying you get concessions. 2 years on your rookie contract, your third year. I don't want any more excuses. Like the time is now. You know what I mean? You need to produce. So that was a pleasing thing to see. But go ahead, Nate.
Yeah. Jacoby Myers. Um, he's a dog. He's a dog. He didn't get a touchdown, but he got like 97 yards or something crazy.
Yeah,
Just
97 yards, eight
just
catches.
just carving the team up. He's there. Big catches, first down catches. Like, oh, we need a big play. We need a first down. Where's Jacoby? So I get it. The price tag's a little heavy right now, but I I, I want to keep Jacoby. I really do, but 28 million, I just it doesn't make sense for me. Um,
Right.
I hope we keep Jacoby around. I hope he brings the price tag down a little bit, so it makes sense for
Well,
everybody.
he's playing.
Um,
He's shut up and playing, and he's
yeah,
producing.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's what matters
yeah,
to me. But
yeah.
salute
He,
to we
he's
the people. He's in the building, and sorry, Nate, just 1 second. We got a Patriot fan in here, Abatoing Recovery. I just want to read this coming out quickly. Hey, so how about you guys now having Brady and now you get better? Just playing. I'm a Pats fan, but you guys play well, props. Well, we appreciate that. It was a good, hard fought
yeah,
game, and we were the better team on the day. But salute to you for thank you for dropping by. Sorry, game. I'm a little spaced out at the moment. I fell sick this morning or last night for you, so yeah, my apologies. I'm having a bit of a trouble expressing myself or vocabulating, if that's even a word.
a little foggy, a little foggy.
A
Yeah,
little
yeah,
foggy upstairs, but I'm doing my best. So,
yeah,
the
yeah.
last couple of
We
days we were
appreciate it.
supposed to go live and we kind of left all our viewers hanging. So, but we appreciate everyone that's
Yeah,
tapped in today. But go
yeah,
ahead,
for
Nate. You
sure,
want
for
to
sure.
you want to finish
Yeah,
what you're
sorry
saying?
guys. Oh yeah, just, Jacoby. I like to keep him around. I really would. Um, I I hope they figure it out. I like him. I want to keep him. So if the price tag comes down a little bit, let's make it happen. Um,
Right.
he deserves it. He's been playing hard since he's been here. He don't talk a lot. He kind of just sticks to himself, plays the game, blocks, willing blocker, the tough catcher. That doesn't really have a lot of drops. So he had a couple drops in the preseason, but he's got some other stuff on his mind. It's life. You know what I mean? We're human. I
Right.
don't really blame him for that. So
Well, he's trying to make
um,
business moves. At the end of
yeah,
the day,
yeah, yeah,
like teams treat players like their assets and business, as their business assets, right? And
yeah,
anytime they're traded away or expendable, they're out the door. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't like it, but I don't blame players trying to maximize what they feel like they've earned. And
yeah,
Jacoby Myers is a guy I feel like he's done his part to earn what, maybe not as much as what he's asking for, but something to give him a little bit more stability or make him a little bit more happier, if that makes sense.
yeah, yeah.
But
No doubt.
like he made his move. We didn't give him what he was asking for, but he's come back. He's got on the field. He's shut his mouth. He's producing, and that's all that matters. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Saying all the right things. He wants to be there. It's he's a Raider in my eyes. I if we can keep him, let's keep him.
Let's keep him.
We got a bunch of cap room. Like what are we saving the money for? Like let's take
Right.
care of our guys who deserve it.
I'm there with you, man. Like,
Yeah,
if we got money,
yeah,
like spend it, but spend it wisely.
yeah,
But let's reward
yeah.
the guys who work hard and are hot.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, he's not homegrown talent, but he's been on our roster for the last 2 years. A guy who came onto our team with not too much fanfare. I mean, a lot of the Patriot fans were high on this guy, and salute you, Tony. But he's just knuckled down and did his thing and been productive. But we'll see how it goes. But I'm pleased to see my Jacoby Myers back on the field and producing. But yeah, so that's your game balls for the week, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'll give one, and he was the guy who actually received the actual game ball, coaching stuff. And salute to you, Avatowing Recovery. I appreciate the subscription. Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly, Patrick Graham. As we highlighted before, second half adjustments, something that we've just been lacking for too many years now, and it's refreshing to see that we have a coaching staff not just on the offensive side of the ball, but on the defensive side of the ball, but as a collective unit that most of us, I'm sure there's some of us that are still skeptical, can trust more so to get the job done than be on the other side of the ledger, if that makes sense. So I believe I felt like it was necessary to give them their flowers and give them their game ball.
Yeah,
That would be mine.
I'll say this. I'll counter this. It's probably the first negative thing I said today.
Go ahead.
There might be a couple more, but I won't give Patrick Graham for that second half adjustment. No, he doesn't get no credit for that. That's all Pete Carroll in my eyes. Patrick Graham's been here for what, 4 years now. We haven't seen any adjustments like that since he's been here. So I give all the credit to Pete Carroll. I'm so glad he's here. I'm so glad Pete's here. Patrick Graham, if he keeps listening to Pete Carroll, he's going to be successful. So I'll put it that way. But I'm glad Pete Carroll's here. I'll put it that way. Yeah.
Hey, chat. Let him say his thing. I mean, as long as he's not getting personal. I mean, we've got a Charger fan in the chat. He thinks that his Chargers going to make the Super Bowl. Well, more power to you. We will see. But this week's going to be an interesting matchup, right?
They're missing their starting left tackle. I think their middle linebacker's out. The Chargers are going to be the Chargers. They might even win this game, but by the time the end of the season comes around, their whole roster is going to be depleted and decapitated. So,
well, I found it interesting because I went and watched, when they have those shortened versions of the game between the Chargers and the Chiefs, and I didn't quite finish it before we went live, but from what I saw, it seemed like the way they play offensively is very eerily similar to how we play. Shotgun, pistol, RPO kind of sets. I mean, did you watch them play when they beat the Chiefs last week? Did you get that kind of vibe as well?
I saw a lot of runs. Well, in the first half, and then they got away from it and started passing a little bit more. But they definitely want to run the ball.
But that read options kind of handoff out of the shotgun kind of sets, like very similar to what we run, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty common. That's a pretty common offense nowadays. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I mean, just the way it was from the eye test, it seemed very, very eerily similar to the stuff we were doing against the Patriots.
No, yeah, I think that's yeah. We can beat them. I mean, I'm not saying we're gonna lose, but if we're gonna win, we definitely got to run the ball this week. We'll see. Will we be successful? I don't know, but we definitely got to try to run the ball. We can't give up on the run. We got to make them respect it. And then we got to make them pay for any mistakes they make on the defensive end. And yeah.
And that team lives and dies by the Herbert man, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
For the most part. I mean, they do have other playmakers, but I don't know. Just for me, I mean, take it for what you will. Like, he's the guy we need to shut down. I mean, in the words of the great Al Davis, the quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. So,
Yeah,
We need more of that second half play from our defensive line than that first half play from the game against the Patriots. Hopefully, a few sacks and maybe a strip sack fumble, whatever. If we can get at least one of those, at least 3 sacks, 4 sacks, we'd be in good hands. What say you?
yeah. Our advantage this week, I think, is going to be Pete Carroll with the mind power he has over Harbaugh. So
That's an
I think
interesting
I
one.
think I think Harbaugh's gonna try to overthink a little bit. Maybe he's gonna try to do some stuff we haven't seen so far, and I think Pete Carroll's gonna be ready for anything Harbaugh's got. So uh, I'm with it. Let's go.
Well, it's definitely a game that's going to be very hard for chess match between the two coaches. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
see this. I mean, I'm hoping it's a blowout on our side of the coin, but I see this as a gunslinging type game where there's going to be a lot of passing, and I think the score should be over 20 from both teams. Hopefully, just from
yeah.
our team, but you know, we'll see.
And their receiver Johnston, their receiver,
Yeah,
he's been dropping balls.
he was
He's actually
impressive.
balling out
I
right
know.
now.
I saw. I
Yeah,
watched. Yeah,
he's
and he looked faster
his
than
hands.
like I had a look at his
Yeah.
forty
Oh,
yard
he's
dash.
fast.
His 40-yard
He's
dash was
fast.
officially clocked in at 4.5, and I was like, that cannot be right. Like the way he
He's
ran that
faster than that.
sideline,
Yeah,
he's got to be faster than that. They must have caught
yeah,
him on a
yeah,
slow day, or he was running with an injury because
yeah,
he didn't run like someone who had 4.5
yeah.
speed.
He had a heavy breakfast that morning or something. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, 4.5
He's
is fast for us, but by NFL standards at receiver, that's
yeah,
hella slow. And
yeah,
when he was burning up the sideline, I was just thinking, wow, like that guy looks really fast. Who is that? And then
yeah,
I
yeah.
saw he was a former first round draft pick, and that his measurable was 4.5. I was like, nah, that can't be right. No freaking way.
Hmm. Hmm. He's a baller. He's a baller. If his hands work, he's a baller.
Mm.
So they got some stuff over there, but I think if we can cause havoc again with our defensive line, we can disrupt any plans they got. So
Right.
um, we'll see. We'll see.
It's not just the line though. The defense as a whole has to hold up their end of the bargain. I'm hoping our secondary can continue to play above expectation. I mean, there's not many of us that were too confident on the secondary unit as a whole, more specifically the cornerback room. But they passed the test week 1. I want to see them continue to pass the test week 2 and beyond that. Um, the linebackers, look, they don't seem to be the bunch that's going to get a whole bunch of quarterback pressures or sacks. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have the type of linebackers, but as long as they do their job, like clean up the runs, and if they can offer some support in pass coverage, then more of the same from what we saw this week with the likes of Devin White, with the likes of Jamal Adams. I'm not sure if Landon Roberts is going to come back, but if he doesn't, I think our linebacker core is still in a good place. Um, but yeah, I just get it done defensively, and then offense more of the same. But we need more production from that run game, and I'm looking at that offensive line like you are, Nate. Like that, the push needs to be better, and we need to create better lanes than what we saw last week, right?
Yeah. Parham's got to fire out. His kryptonite's going to be in it's not San Diego, and with the Chargers. Yeah, I think their nose tackle just fucking loves to bully Parham. Um, so Parham's got to step it up big time. This is going to be a big test for him. Meredith's got to do a better job with communicating. He's in charge of that now. And JPJ got to stay off his back. Yeah, that was I saw him on his back way too many times. Um, but he plays with a lot of effort. So you'll see him out there. He'll throw his body around, and he's like a big ass kid out there just throwing his body around. So but if he can be more deliberate with his aggressiveness, I think we're gonna be okay. So
You say Parham needs to fire up. I think that whole offensive line needs to fire up. So
yeah,
I'm gonna put
no,
you on the
yeah,
spot, Nutty Nate. If say I'm gonna just pretend that they're all in front of you: JPJ, Dylan Parham, Meredith, even Colton Miller and DJ Glaze. I want you to put your Bill Romanowski cap on, and what would you say to them? What would be your fire up speech, so to say? Go ahead, Nate.
I'd say, I say, hey guys, these guys put their pants on one leg at a time, just like us. If we're gonna win today, it's gonna be up to us. We got to go out there and be aggressive, put our hand in the dirt, and play through the whistle, and play aggressive. Use violent hands, smack them around, fucking finish them, put them in the ground. Fucking let's get Ashton Genty going, our rookie. Um, if one of our guys goes down, we're there to help him up. Running back, wide receiver, quarterback, we're all there as a unit. We're running around as a unit, and we're just we're going to go out there and bully people today. Let's go. Yeah, that's
Hell
how I
yeah.
that's
Punch
how
him
I
in the
say it.
mouth.
Yeah.
And if we
Yeah,
don't win on the
yeah,
field, we're at least going to win in the parking lot.
yeah. And I'm not much of a speech guy. I never
Well, that
was. I
was
just
good.
go out there.
It's
I
very
just go out
subtle and
there.
very, very,
Yeah.
you know,
I'm not a
cerebral,
hype guy.
but to the point.
I'm not a hype guy. I go out
I know.
there.
I put you on the spot, Nate. I
Yeah.
didn't want to fund
I show you better than I can tell you. So yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought of that on the spot. I just remember
Yeah.
Romo's rants after the victories.
No,
Where you give
I love Romo's
the whole
rants,
spiel.
yeah.
We believe, we trust, and we
Yeah.
love each other.
Yeah. I
All
wish
sort
I
of
could
shit.
do that. I can't. I just
No,
yeah.
thank you for doing that, Nate. I kind of put you on the spot.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. But
No problem. No problem.
I know your time is limited. Probably time for you to jet off to work. I
About
appreciate you,
time,
Nate.
yeah.
Thanks for joining us, and everybody who tapped in this morning. Again, my sincere apologies for the last 2 days. I know we've been scheduling lives and promising that we would get on, but we're here, so we won't make a habit of doing it like that. And that's not Nutty Nate's fault. Like, it was also mine as well on the Monday after show. But we will try to stick to our schedule moving forward and not leave everyone hanging. But anyways, that's it from me. Unless you've got anything else you want to share.
Hey, let's go. No, so we're back to the Chargers rivalry week, the home opener. I'd like to see Raider Nation a little more attentive this week in the Allegiant Stadium. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, let's just win, baby.
For sure. Don't care how, don't care why. Just win, baby, by any means. Salute to everyone in the chat. Sal, I'm Not Bueno, Ardell, Ray, Angelo, Willie Wayne, I'm Not Bueno, Khalil, Brett, Lecky, my guy Aunt Six was in here before. We the People, salute to you. Tony, Pete, I'm not sure if I'm missing anyone else. Sal, salute to you. But if I missed your name, my bad. Ray Love, can't forget Ray Love. But that's it for now. We will get back probably next week, either Monday, Tuesday, whenever Nate's available. But I do have a show tonight with my guy Aunt Six. I want to get his takes, so stay tuned for that one. Tune in if you can after work or whatever your day holds for you. But that's it from me. I'm going to get some sleepy sleep because I am sick, and I'm going to try and be better by the time tonight rolls. But anyways, I'm Afakasi Raider. It's your boy, the Nutty One, Nutty Raider Nate. Raider Nation for life. Win, lose, or tie. You know what time it is. Raider Nation tweet what? Nutty Nate.
Motherfucking die.
Indeed. All right, take care, gang. Y'all have yourselves a good day. Uppercuts.
Peace.